Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our practice today. So today we have some very nice front body opening poses, stretches, and movements. So not only will we open up and release the front body, it's going to help us to release the back body a little bit better as well. So have a couple of blocks. Maybe you want an extra little knee cushion handy, and maybe a strap for some of these. So yeah, let's get started. To the mat. Starting standing, feet together or a little bit apart, whatever is comfortable and feels balanced for you at the moment. We're just going to begin by inhaling, lengthening the tailbone down, bringing the arms up overhead, and exhaling, pressing the palms down, bring the arms back down to the sides. Inhaling up. Really try to focus on bringing your inhale. When you inhale, pulling the diaphragm down into the pelvis, expanding the belly, the thighs, bringing the breath up the back, and then lastly into the chest. You don't want to be a chest breather. That just creates more tension than it releases. Keeping the arms going, we're then going to add heel raise in there, nice and slow up. Nice and slow and controlled, coming back down. Let's get a couple more in there. All right, then we're just going to take the right arm, just the right arm, big circles with it. And you can kind of do, I'm going to step out a little wider, do some figure eights. Just letting that shoulder, that right side, open up and experience as much movement as possible right now. Then go the other way. And our shoulders, circles, opposite direction of what we started. Excuse me. And just let it shake out. Then let's take the left side. Starting forward. Nice big circles. And then let's do those figure eights. Don't really focus on being tense at the shoulder and controlling the movement. Just let the muscles, let the body just do the movement. Let that arm. So if your figure eights gets a little wonky, that's okay. You know, the goal here is not to have a perfect figure eight. Just we want that muscle to move and release. Back to our circles. or muscles, I should say, muscles moving, please. Shake out. All right, then we're gonna inhale, lifting through the chest a little bit, bringing the arms back, lengthening the tailbone down. And exhale, closing, like a standing cat and cow. That is the spinal movement we're emulating right now. Let's get one more of each. And bring it back to center. Now we're going to take our left ear, drop it towards our left shoulder, keep the left shoulder relaxed. Press down and away with the right. If it's comfortable, if it feels appropriate for you, you can give a little gentle pressure on the right side of the head to deepen the stretch a little more, but only if that feels right. If this is plenty of enough, if this is okay, keep it right there. Bring it to center. Right ear towards the right shoulder, down and away with the left. A little gentle pressure if it feels right. And back to center. And we're going to bring our feet in together, or as close together as is comfortable. Inhale, bring those arms up. And on the exhale, sitting back in a chair, swing the arms to the left. Inhale up. And then exhaling, arms to the right. Taking care to keep the center body facing right forward, no hip swinging. Let those core muscles on the opposing side do a little extra work. Opposing side to that of the arms to keep the spine and the body centered and aligned. We'll do 2 more to each side. Last one's right here. And done. Bring it back up. And exhale, release the arms to the side. Okay, next, if I get my coordination right, we're going to inhale, step back with right left and left. Looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale to center. Inhale to the other side. Just gently starting to stretch out that front body, engage it a little bit more. Be careful not to collapse into the low back as you do this. Keep it solid. When you do that, you'll notice your core engages. You also get a much better stretch. It's lovely. Almost over. Pressing down through the heel of the back leg, engages the quadriceps. So my left heel's pressing down, my left quads are engaged, stabilizing through the low back. Stretch up through the left side. Now doing that on the right. Like we're pulling ourselves apart from our hands and from our feet. Let's get one more time each side. And one. All right. Let's come to the front of our mat if you're not already there. Taking it a little bit further. Inhale, right leg back, right arm up. Stabilize. Exhale back to center. And then the left. Doesn't have to be a big step. It can be whatever step you feel comfortable and stable doing at this moment. So stay within your abilities. One more time on each side. All right. And let's take it up on the inhale. And on the exhale, nice hinge. Diving down. Forward fold or flat back. Right now, this is as far as I can get, maintaining alignment. So this is where I'm going to keep it. I can do this, but now I've completely fallen off my alignment in my spine. That's not what we want right now. There's a time and a place for thoracic spine rounding. Now is not the time. Inhale, reverse that nice flat back hinge back up. And exhale, bring the arms to the sides. All right, we're going to do a little humble warrior vinyasa right now. We haven't done this one in a while. So just to start to encourage a little more warming front body opening. I will guide you through the first round, and then you will continue moving through the remaining rounds, moving with the breath. Here we go. All right. Inhale, left foot back. Warrior one. Exhale, arms to the sides. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, hinge to our humble warrior. Inhale, back up to warrior one. And exhale to standing. Now let's do this back. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release the arms down. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, back up to our warrior one. And exhaling, back to standing. There we go. Now we just keep moving with the breath. Try not to fall over. You never know. Let's get one more time on each side. Nice and steady breathing. Enjoying and experiencing your unique full expression of each pose as we finish this up. And I say unique expression because we all have different abilities. So our full expression of each pose might look a little different, but it's optimal for each of us in our own bodies. Alright, give a little shake out. Alright, let's take a little wide stance. We started to warm things up a little more. Toes pointed out. Bring your arms up to shoulder height. Elbows line up with the shoulders. Bend the elbows to not quite 90, a little greater than 90. Spin those pinkies out. And as you exhale, sending the hips back, dropping down so that knees are over the ankles. Only goes low as is comfortable and appropriate for you. So you might not be this low, you might be up here. That's fine. We just want to generate a little more heat. Get some static contraction going through the front body, our inner thighs. It will help to release some things so we can stretch a little more, open up a little bit better. come up. Reach that right arm up. And twist up towards the ceiling a little bit. And let's bring it right back down in. And bring it up, stretching the left side, lengthening the left side. And one more time, just a short time, we'll bring it back down. And press up. Now we're going to turn our toes in as best we can. Place the hands on the hips. Inhale, lifting the chest, draw those elbows back, lengthen the tailbone down. And on the exhale, hinge forward, leading with the chest. Comfortably all the way down for you. Place your hands, your arms where it's comfortable, where it feels best right now, where you feel you might get the most out of it, whether it's on the floor, on some blocks, folded, fingertips in towards you, or a combination of moving through all those things. You can rock hips back and forth a little bit. If it feels right, stretch out the inner groins a little more and down into the lower leg. What we have a tendency to want to do here, change so you can see, is we have a tendency to want to sit the hips back. Keep the hips, keep that nice and lined up, and let yourself come forward. Not back, nice and lined up. I know I have a tendency to want to do that because I'm tighter in the hamstrings and my low back, and that's what my body wants to do. Keep it nice and level here. Even in our forward fold with our feet together, we have a tendency to want to do that. Don't let that happen. Switch myself around. We're going to take a little journey over to our right ankle. Again, watch that hip shift. And over to the left. Back to the right. Then we turn to the left. Bring it back to center. Let's heel toe the feet back together. So that we're in our rendition of forward fold. Getting a little longer now. And from here, let's inhale. Nice hinge back up. Exhale those arms to the sides. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Okay, front of the mat, top of the mat, if you're not already there. Excuse me. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, releasing all the way down to plank. On an exhale, moving down into chaturanga. You can put your knees down or come all the way down to the floor. If that works best for you. Inhale to up dog or little baby cobra, whichever feels most appropriate. And on an exhale, press it back to down dog. Inhale. And on the exhale, shifting to plank. Inhale here. And on the exhale, shifting back to down dog. Moving with the breath. Inhaling in the pose and exhaling, transitioning to the next one. You can also do this on all fours, such as going from tabletop to child's pose, if being up on your arms starts to get too much. That is a rendition you can also do. Let's get one more. We'll end in our down dog. Bend the left knee, press through that right heel. Make sure you keep that upper body integrity. We have a tendency to want to lag off here. Keep pressing back. Bend the right, press the left. Bend the left, press the right again. And one more time to the left. And press both. Nice down dog. From in here, inhale that right leg up. Now we're going to just turn and open the hip. You can bend the knee if it's more comfortable. You can bend and extend. Opening through that right side. Looking under our right armpit. Bring the hips back to level. We're going to swing through. Place that right foot on the outside of the right hand. Left knee comes down. I know that I'm probably going to want a little extra cushion here. Just let that right. I'm going to let that right knee fall out to the side. You can give it a little gentle suggestion in that direction. Maintaining spinal alignment, of course. I'm going to bring that in so it's lined up with our right hip. And our knee is over the ankle, coming up to a nice low lunge. Settling in here as much as is comfortable. Pressing that left shin down into the floor really helps to open up that left side of the hip. Inhale, just the left arm up right now. Now we're going to take inhaling both. And on the exhale, think back half of the circle. Inhale, front half, come forward. And exhaling the back half. Lengthening up through the spine. Each time, we don't want to collapse down onto our discs, onto our low back. One more time. And bring back to center, going forward a little bit. Let some of that stretch, release, or relax. And then we're going to start to shift the hips back, so we're straightening the right knee. Doing our best to not just collapse into our left side. I know I have a tendency to want to do that. Keep the hips level. And if you can reach, if it's comfortable, and yes, in this case, if you fall to the left a little bit, come to your toes and wiggle them around. You'll notice, woo, maybe a little more stretch happening. Yes, yes, yes. Let me say thank you. All right, let's come back to our low lunge. Oh, yeah. Then we're going to inhale, bring the left arm up, turning our right side up towards the ceiling. Right hand goes down. You can place it on a block if that helps. Breathe deep into the belly, into the side. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Lift that back foot. Let's step back to our down dog. Slide this out for the moment. Exhale, bring it back to plank. Inhale here. On the exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, or all the way to the floor. Inhale, up dog. Hang out here for a little bit. See if we notice any changes in our ability to open up. My left side right now feels really loose. On my right side, I can tell that hasn't been worked on yet. Exhale, breathe back to down dog. Let's inhale that left foot up. Then we'll open up that left hip, looking under the right armpit. You can bend and straighten the knee as is comfortable and appropriate for you. Bring the hips level. Left hand outside the left foot outside left hand. General, that's right. Right knee comes down. We're going to let that left knee just start to fall out to the side. Give it a little help. And then walk it in. Line up ankle and knee, foot, hip. Bring it up to our low lunge. Settle in here first. As you're ready, just inhale, bring just the right arm up. Just as we progress our opening of this side little by little, so it's not too much on the system at one time and then it kicks back at us. We don't want And then we'll start our circles. Inhale, coming forward. And exhaling the back half. Let's get 2 more. This side's a lot tighter. Calm down, give that a little bit of a release moment. Now I don't remember which order I did things, but either way, we'll get through all of them. So I think in this case, we're gonna walk it back, straightening the right knee. Stretching out our toes a little bit, giving them a little bit of attention. Especially for those of us, that can't splay our toes or find that difficult. This little work, this little stretch is especially helpful and beneficial for our entire posterior chain, our lower body, everything. Our feet are our contact points with the world. There's so many sensory receptors that pick everything up and tell us where we are in space and what's happening and what surface we're on. So we want to be nice to our feet so they can keep doing that for us. All right, let's bring it back. Dropping back down in. Inhale that right arm up, left hand goes down, floor or block. Breathe deep into the belly, into the side. Turning that left side up towards the ceiling. Getting our pelvis out of the armpit, as I like to call it, because, yep, it feels like it might have been stuck up in there. Little did we know. We were closing in on each other. All right, bring it back down. Let's step back to our down dog. Oh boy. Slide that to the side. Now we're going to shift to our plank. Inhale, side plank on our left. Now we're going to do, I think, the most delicious front body opener. Step the right foot back, right arm reaches overhead, and turning up, lifting my hips up towards the ceiling, pressing down through that right foot. Oh, yeah. Sit the hips all the way down. Just kind of lengthen through here. Reclining Buddha pose. Believe it or not, this actually is the pose. And then roll it back over. Right back to our down dog. Shift to plank. Inhale. Side plank on our right. Then we step the left foot out. Left arm reaches. Doesn't it work so well on the carpet? Adjust myself. All right, lift the hips. Feel the joy emanating from your heart center. And sink those hips back down. Now reclining Buddha pose. And let ourselves calm down from that a little bit. Wild thing pose. Get a little less wild. Flip it back around to our down dog. Inhale, right foot up. Keep it nice and level, hips level. We're not opening anything yet. Then we'll open that hip, bending the knee this time, looking under the right armpit. Bring the hips to level, and we're going to bring that right knee to the right wrist. Scoot the left foot back. Level out the pelvis. Place the support under that right hip if you need it, so you're not falling down onto it. And then, first, let's get a little opening here. Opening and lengthening. And as we're ready, willing, and able, let's take it forward. Walk it back up. And then, if we'd like, I'm going to need a strap for this. We're going to bend that left foot to grab hold or pull. And our expression of king pigeon could be mermaid pose if you can really reach back there and reach over your head and grab your foot with your hands, but that's not going to happen for me. Release. Kick it, strap off. It'll come off as we come to down dog. Exhale, transition to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to our down dog. And then inhaling, lifting the left. Keep the hips level right now. Trying to accentuate the stretch on our right side. That wasn't a nice idea.
Then we'll open looking under the left armpit. Bring the hips to level. Left knee, left wrist. Scoot that right foot back. Use the support under the left hip if you need it. Find our length up tall. And then let's come forward. Let's walk it back up, and then you can choose to keep it right here, or you can grab hold of that left foot via strap or hand. Still trying to be up tall. You don't want to be down here. If that's where you have to be, if you're that tight, okay. But maybe it would be then better to bring that foot down so we can be up tall in our spine, open in the chest. Not quite. Ooh. Release. Step back to down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. We'll hang out here for just a brief little moment. Exhale, coming back to our down dog. And then let's take it to seated. These guys handy and at the ready. Need these things at the moment. Let's take Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, as close to the body as is comfortable. Up tall in that spine, not here, here. You can kind of wiggle the knees around a little bit. Help them right on that spot on the floor. Help encourage the release in the hips. And from here, right hand behind us, and then the left hand. Encouraging length and alignment in the spine, lifting the chest without puffing the ribs. And you back up. And then if you're able, you can hinge forward. I don't get very far, but some of you might be able to bring your nose to the floor. I cannot, so you do you right here. Let's bring it back up. And now we'll cross our legs so that the right shin is in front of the left one. There we go. Face this way for the moment. I'm just going to bring the right hand behind us. Inhale, left one up. And exhale, left hand on the outside of the right knee. Excuse me, so we maintain length through our spine. Get a gentle twist to our right in. Release back to center. Left hand base the spine. Inhale the right one up. And exhale, gently twisting to our left. And bring it back to center. From here, just start to walk it forward just a little bit, or as much as you're able. Gentle little stretch in the outer hip. Bring it back up. Switch your shins. Left one is now in front of right one. And we'll take it forward here. Bring it on back up. Now we're going to roll it all the way back. Have your block or blocks handy. Because mine are rather thin, I'm going to use both of them. Place them under the sacrum. Just kind of let yourself relax in a little supported bridge right here at the moment. And we're going to extend the left leg out. Bring that right knee in towards the chest. Release the right knee, extend that one out, and bring the left one in. And release that left knee back to our supported bridge just for a little moment. And we're going to slide those blocks out. Bring the hips to the floor. We're going to take happy baby. So hands go on the inside of the knee. Grab the outside edge of the foot. Knees come to the outside of the body as we press down on our feet. Press those knees towards the floor. You can rock gently side to side if you like, or you can just hold it right here. Your entire back body should be in contact with the floor, hips, back, shoulders, back of the head. I can't see my time. Relax the left side, just as much as is comfortable, straighten through that right. It's okay if you rock to the side a little bit. And bring the right one in. Extend the left. Bring that in. I'll give each side one more time. Bring it in and over to the left last time. Bring it back in. And release. Then let's extend the legs out, heels together, arms overhead, interlace the fingers. Nice deep breath all the way down into the belly, gathering up all your tension, flex all your muscles. Make a face, hold it, hold everything. Exhale and release. Bring your arms to your sides, turn the shoulder blades under, and take Shavasana. If you'd like, you can roll over onto your right or left side to the fetal pose. Gently press yourself back up to seated. Inhale, bring those arms up, lengthen the spine. One more time. And exhale to the heart center. Namaste. Go and share your newly opened up and enlightened selves with the world. And have a lovely day. Thank you for
tuning in and partaking yet again on this lovely journey we're on. And I will see you on the next one. Have a great day out there.